This white candle wrapped around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bodies, taking out the losses of 5 days. This would scare the bears definitely, and this might just start the stop loss run and then pushing the price up the page. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another trading day, and today I will look at cryptocurrencies bouncing in the buy zone at those sweet spot levels. I will also have a look at some upcoming index longs and Forex trade setups and some currency strength. Let's kick off with the dollar index. You can see how the dollar do strengthen, but we can't say this is bullish, because if you look at the size of the bodies, look at the size of the bodies when it was coming down. You see from here, black bodies, long, small white bodies, long black bodies, small white bodies. So we do see a bullish inclination there on the very short term, but there's no continuation. I highly doubt if this is going to keep continuing unless some news comes in and just blow over everything, and then the dollar strength might pop up. Remember, markets are moved by fundamentals out there, the news events. But at this stage, the technical shows me that, yeah, although I see some dollar strength coming in here, yeah, we saw the gap there, but it's not following through on long white candles. So I don't think there's a lot of enthusiasm. Could just be some profit taking on some shorts, or some bulls get sucked in on a dead cat bounce. But as it retraces back to this areas here, most likely we're going to see a sell-off to come and test these levels. Look at the FTSE trade I gave you yesterday. So nice breakout there eventually. So very nice long entry, and setting the targets on that for us, guys. Just draw in the Fibonacci there. We're in all-time highs. We can't scroll back to find historical levels, and put a first target in there around about 830 or 88.30, sorry, and then just below the round levels there at 89.98 or 88.98 or 88.99 or 7, something like that, just before the 1.618 Fibonacci levels. So lovely trade at this stage, looking good. This was on yesterday morning's video. Then we look at the Nasdaq, a similar setup coming in. We can see a shoulder forming, a nice head, and now the shoulders forming. So a nice breakout here on this would also be great with a stop loss down on these lows. We will work on some targets once we get some entries. But for now, this is something I'm watching, and on my mentoring program also, we're trying to buy that breakout as it then hopefully fly up the page there. Look at the cryptocurrencies. They're all bouncing off very nicely. XRP, strong candle yesterday, making like a bullish engulfing. Not big enough to be a real bullish engulfing, but if you look at the 4-hour charts, we already started to buy the breakout there and starting to look stronger. It's still consolidating, but if I draw this in here, so it depends on where it closes tonight. You can see there's 3 points on this downsloping trend line. So it is breaking. If I can get a white close tonight there, then definitely I think the sideways range is being taken out. We saw this, and now another consolidation, which was a little bit making people despondent, but now we start to see the break. But it all depends on the close there tonight. Solana bouncing also quite strong, a little bit of long upper shadows, which worries me a little bit. But if you look at the 4-hour charts, we saw the break, the retest, the bounce. Now hopefully most likely the continuation. Solana also looking good and strong. Bitcoin very nice. Was hoping for a higher white candle, but if I zoom in here, you can see in Bitcoin, this white candle wrapped around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bodies, taking out the losses of 5 days. So this would scare the bears definitely, and this might just start the stop loss run and then pushing the price up the page. Nice bullish engulfing there. See here, wrapping around that black body, but also wrapping around 5 of them, which is very strong. If we go to the 4-hour charts here, you can see the channel tested 1, 2, 3, now breaking on the 4th attempt. So they all look like they want to start to rally now. So I'm very keen on buying. The problem for me is just the trend seems to be very much down here, so I will take them, but I'm keeping them quite smallish for that matter. Remember, I've got long-term positions which I've got since 2016, so I'm not in a rush in getting into anything. I'm just using these specific spots to buy and add to my long-term portfolio. So we saw the flag pattern, the breakout hopefully now on Bitcoin. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor, Inkasu. Do you struggle with customer queries that takes up all your time? Contact Inkasu to help transform your website customer focus with an integrated AI staff member. For more info, check out the link in the description. Ethereum also bouncing strongly, very nice candle yesterday. Look at the 4-hour charts, busy consolidating. So very nice breakout there would also confirm that this flag pattern is now played out, and the breakout there would be great. The daily close above there would be even better. But we did test the halfway marks on the sweet spots, and that is what all these videos are all about, is how to trade the long lower shadows in the candles, not just jumping into the candles and just sit there for weeks and weeks at end. You wait for the retracement back to the halfway marks of those things, and then we start to look for entries. Chain link, lovely bounce. You can see if I go to the 4-hour charts. We had the channel a few days ago, it did break out and bouncing off very strongly. And yeah, let's hope for the best there, flying up the page. And then Litecoin also starting to turn bullish here on the daily charts now. Very strong bounce. Look at this big level it had to negotiate with. Very strong support resistance levels. One of the bigger runners here. Look at the 4-hour chart here, breaking these levels. On the dailies, if you look on the weekly charts, you can clearly see the sideways range here. So if we look on the weekly charts and I start to look at this, this is starting to come in very, very nicely, like a big flag pattern, big consolidation. Just think of the distance this thing can run. From there to there, it can now, from the breakout, goes up the page. So on the daily charts, strong 4 hours. Look at this resistance level, breaking up nicely. My portfolio doing very well on the Litecoin scenarios also. So very nice one, but this is now something to watch for the daily charts. Some breakouts up there. Let's see how that goes. If we look at Cardano's strong bounce, very, very strong bounce. We saw last night the bullish engulfing. And if you look at the 4-hour charts, we had the channel and then the break, the retest and bouncing. So very, very nice entries coming in on these patterns breaking out. So you can see here, halfway mark, tested the long lower shadow, the halfway mark, the bounce. That is very important to remember for the rest of your trading career, how to trade long lower shadows and long bodies. It's the same scenario on the long body candle. Strong run on Cardano. XLM starting to come alive now. We had this channel, the break, a little bit of a retest, a little bit of walking the line, and yeah, Morningstar, and now it starts to go. So very nice break, but still inside the consolidation. I can't really say it's breaking out. Maybe now. Let's see tomorrow morning how it breaks out. But there were lots of opportunities getting into these trades. Dogecoin also, we had the channel, the break, the retest, and now breaking this intermediate high, putting it into a very nice bullish short-term trend. Look on the daily charts, just the pattern, the halfway mark of the long lower shadow, the test, the bounce, and that's what I was after all this time. Then moving on to some currencies. Yesterday morning I showed the Euro US also for shorts. Euro red zone, bottom of the pile, dollar gaining strength against the euro for sure in the neutral zone, but I'm looking for the euro shorts, and that's the area. Look at that resistance level right at 61% level, between 50 and 61% level, and similar on the euro yen. Euro bottom of the pile, yen absolutely got all the sparkle. Want to be short here, but not from this area. That's the area I'm going to look. Look at the support, resistance at 50% level. If I get a counter reversal there, I'll definitely consider some shorts. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please follow the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk, so don't forget to trade responsibly and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.